When you step inside the church of the Abbey at New Clairvaux, it's like stepping back in time to 12th century Europe.
We're a Roman Catholic monastery.
A peaceful place made real through the ritual of prayer and quiet work.
The whole day flows together, in this whole great mystery of God.
The Abbey is home to 25 men from all over the world, including places like Ecuador, Vietnam, and Nigeria. These 18 monks and 7 priests are part of the Cistercian order. They follow the teachings of St. Benedict, balancing their lives with prayer and self-support through manual labor. The fruit of their labor, grapes used in the production of wine. And the wine made here is gaining attention and winning awards.
No problem keeping us busy. Yeah.
From the barrel to the bottle, this is where the magic happens, right here in the wine cellar. In fact, it takes a group effort just to produce one bottle of wine.
We have 3 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the afternoon in what we call the work time, the manual labor.
The monks produce about 3,000 cases a year, and they do so using a combination of traditional methods and modern technology.
We use the same press that they would have done in the 12th century. Our crusher, of course, is electric, and so that helps us out, makes it a lot. We don't use our feet. We hand pick, though. We don't mechanically pick.
Amy Sinceri, who came to the monastery 7 years ago, spends several hours a day working alongside the monks, caring for 10 varieties of grapes chosen specifically for the region's fertile soil and mild climate.
When we first started, it was kind of an experiment. We looked at other climates that were similar to our own. We chose their most famous varieties that compete on the worldwide market today, and we planted those varieties.
Those varieties include things like Syrah, Albarino, and Viognier.
This is a Spanish variety.
And while most monasteries by nature are almost always secluded places of worship, New Clairvaux invites visitors to come and taste the wine that they so painstakingly make. You get to see basically the fruits of your labor, right?
Absolutely, and drink them. That's the most fun part. We get to drink them. Every Sunday we usually serve the stuff that kind of turned out as a disaster.
In Vina, Linda Garrett for Action News.
So we're going to start out with a wine tasting.
Make it, bottle it, and label it.
It's easy and it's fun.
It's also the idea behind Vintner's Cellar, where do-it-yourself wine is taking off and business is pouring in.
Crazy Clifton Red. It's this wine label that this couple came in and made, and it's actually a picture of their child throwing a temper tantrum in the back seat of a car. And we asked them, what's the significance of your wine label? And they say, well, that's the reason we drink. So,
as you can see, it's a very personal experience and a way for people to express their creativity through a bottle of wine.
There's somebody who thinks that the Seahawks are going to win the Super Bowl in 2008.
Owners Alan and Jana Leard have seen it all, from baby announcements to wedding proposals to this.
I actually emailed my toes to Alan, and they put them on the label for me, so it's very customized, very personal.
The labels may be the most creative part, but the wine itself is also hard to duplicate. That's because in this case, the customers are also the winemakers.
They're going to actually pour the grape juice. They're going to add the yeast into the grape juice. They get an opportunity to taste the grape juice before it's fermented. So that's one of the things our customers really like.
When you step inside the store, you're involved in the entire process from start to finish. You choose the wine, you customize the flavor, and you name your blend.
Susie's Barefoot Options.
Now that we have all of the busy work out of the way, now comes the waiting game. The wine is going to sit in a pail like this for fermentation for 7 days, and then it will be transferred to a glass bottle like this. All of the sediment will then settle down to the bottom, and then comes the final product, crystal clear, and is ready to be bottled.
it is truly unique only because you would be the only one with specifically that type of blend.
A specific blend that also makes for a unique gift.
There you go.
In Reading, Linda Garrett for Action News.